So, hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about study habits. I have written some points that I wanted to talk about, and let's begin. So the first thing I want to say is, like, what do you think about studying with music or writing an essay with music? Personally, I think it's fine. The only time that I wouldn't use music to study along with would be like when I'm reading, because I feel like the lyrics of a song and what I'm reading kind of cloud my head and I can't focus. But if I write, it's fine. If I do math or review for Chinese, since it's like American lyrics or English lyrics, then it should be pretty okay. I'm gonna talk about studying a language, and right now I'm studying Chinese and also French, but mostly Chinese. Chinese is the one that I get credits for, and how I prepare for the tests and quizzes and stuff. So for just the real tests, I just rewrite all my vocab for the lesson, and then I just review the words, the vocab, the radicals that I need to know, and look at the PowerPoint, and that's pretty okay. And then for the oral test part, I always ask my Chinese friends to help me prepare for those, and I'll write my monologue down, practice it with them, and then I'll be able to do that for the oral test portion. Chinese is pretty okay for me, even though I don't have an A in the class. I have an A minus. It's okay. I am Chinese. I was born in China, but now that I'm a U.S. citizen, when I moved very early when I was 6, my English was definitely the better, my more dominant language that I use. So Chinese is now I'm trying to improve it so it becomes more I'm better at writing and reading Chinese. So then if you think about math, my friend in high school had a really good way to study for math, and that was by using a whiteboard, and she would just write the questions down, write problems, and do them, and then erase them. And then I think that was a really good way to do a lot of problems at once instead of writing it on your notebook. And then yeah, a whiteboard for math is usually the best way to do math problems and practice your problems for a math test. Okay, and for information-based subjects like history and science, I think I like to make mind maps. I always draw my notes. I draw my notes into mind maps, and I will start with some vocab, some key terms, and then make it into a just a big page filled with my notes, but creatively and using colors, so it's kind of more I'm making art projects, so it's more fun. So here are some tips that I have for when you're really struggling to start doing work for school. And so one, I say if you're working with your hands, if you're reading a book like this, or you're typing notes, or you're handwriting an assignment or something like that, I would wear perfume, let's see, perfume on your wrists. I don't know, for me it just incentivizes me to do my work, because I'm smelling the fresh scent, and it makes me think I'm enjoying my time while I'm doing my work with my hands. But when it's art, I don't have to, because art is fun for me. But if it's writing a lot of handwritten assignments, papers, paperwork, then I just do that, and it makes me feel better. Another thing that I do is that if I don't want to listen to music when I'm writing my essay, while I'm writing my essay, I will if it's a big project, I will listen to music just 10 minutes before doing anything, just to zone me in and relax me into working on a big project or a big assignment. And if you're really bored and you're really desperate and you don't mind people listening to you, or if you have a quiet space, I just take my notes out, and I will see my notes. And it will be kind of entertaining for me to know, it doesn't matter which way you see your notes. If I say oh, I'm writing music and studying for a language, it doesn't matter what tune you're doing, but it could make it more interesting. If you're reading, that was just me reading my notes and singing my notes. Yeah. Sometimes I cannot work in my dorm room or in my room, and I will have to go to the library, go to school, go to a cafe, go to a restaurant, and like just changing your environment just makes you feel a little bit more fresh and like ready to work. Another tip that I have is like sometimes like you need like a reboot and you need to like feel fresh doing your homework. So what I'll do is like I'll take a nap and I'll begin my essay, like a 2-hour nap, a 1-hour nap, and I'll just like, if I have the time, I'll take a nap and then I'll do my work. Or if I need something that's like quicker, I'll just like take a shower, and after I take my shower, dry my hair, I just do my work, and it makes you feel a little bit more like a new person being able to accomplish new things. Yeah, that's all my study habit like tips and like my own like ideas on like how I study. I hope you guys like these school related videos. I'm mostly like I'm also gonna try to like do a video about like just reading my writing, because I began as a writer before I made videos, so I kind of wanted to include some of that aspect to my like channel. And I don't know, like I have this chapter 1 of one of my short stories that I'm trying to improve, or at least it's gone to a plateau where like I have stopped writing it, but like what I have so far I really like. Yeah, so please like this video and subscribe and comment and tell me what you think. Thank you.